Once upon a time, in a land far, far away. Nah, not like that. I'm only joking. But I am going to tell you a story. It's not your story, it's my story. A story like you've never seen before. But you want a proper story, huh? Then I must tell you something of my people and my land. Then you can see the story and know it.
Ten Canoes is a film that does exactly what it should do: connect an audience to a message and present it in a way that allows accessibility. By allowing the indigenous people to share the director's seat, director Rolf de Heer is able to help them paint the picture of their people that they wanted to present to a current culture that struggles to understand their rich heritage.
That day near the camp was haircut day.
The story follows a tale told in flashback and tells the story of a warrior named Ridgemaril. Trouble arises when Ridgemaril's wife goes missing, and the tribe members fear she was abducted by a neighboring tribe. This leads to a wrongful death and a subsequent makarata, a Hammurabi-esque spear-for-spear standoff that leads to Ridgemaril's death.
Nabiga. Dolong kina buo nyaman me. Kada kamu pa nabiga. Jal kanya ban. Awakwan. Mar punya mana kanya korbele. Hah? Lekuet kan. Kalau kanya le. Kurang kan. Yanjele. Kurang kan. Ma.
By mimicking the old ways of storytelling, the story becomes more familiar and accessible for an audience that doesn't understand a single word of the dialogue. As Rolf de Heer's film follows the Aboriginal culture, the audience is allowed to peek inside their old ways and day-to-day lives to discover that they are not as different as they might seem. This film provides a clear and humanizing perspective on a culture that is in most cases not much different from our own. Using humor, the storyline is able to cross the cultural divide and present a tale that is not as far removed as it may seem. Even magic and witchcraft can be seen as humor when they are treated as scientific fact by the people.
Warn them about the magic. It's not wise to leave shit just lying there. A sorcerer can do things with it. When the branches rub in the wind, it makes a sore throat.
Understanding the heritage of their culture is of key importance and lends its hand to the ideas of state and international cinemas alike. What is distinctly Australian about this film is not only the setting, but the use of environment. From films like Mad Max or Crocodile Dundee, the audience has been primed to expect a sense of self-reliance and a focus on the raw natural beauty of Australia itself. Ten Canoes is able to do this with a heavy reliance on a historical lens that makes the film able to connect viewer to story and current culture to forgotten ways. Ten Canoes shows highlights from a culture long past and allows a modern audience to find a better understanding of culture through the film as an artistic medium. In a way, De Heer and the audience become more than just simple balanda, the native word for the white man. We are allowed the pleasure of seeing the indigenous history through the lens of De Heer's camera, but with strict artistic guidance of the people. As Ridgemaril dances his death dance, the story comes to a close. The audience entered the film with little to no knowledge of this proud culture, but as he lays down to die, some of the audience's ignorance is allowed to die with him.